Solidarity! 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 Canada Post! Negotiate! Canada Post! Negotiate! Canada Post! Negotiate! One day stronger! One day longer! One day!
Good morning, this is Shreya. We are live here at one of the facilities of Canada Post at Dixie Road, Mississauga. And as you see behind me, there are a lot of Canada Post employees who still continue to go ahead with their strike even on this particular Saturday morning. There are about 55,000 plus employees who continue with this particular strike. The strike comes into demand because of their wage demands, because of better work culture, better work experiences, and many other factors which have moved this particular strike, which is ongoing for the last 10 days, which began on November 14, 2024. Well, let me tell you, the last strike was in 2018 October, which lasted for over 30 plus days. So the strike coming into picture talks about various aspects of job insecurity as well, with many other private lenders around with regards to the services that Canada Post offers. Let's get to talk to some of the prominent people here, understand their perspective and the negotiations that are ongoing. Mark Lubinski, who is the president for CUPW. Mark, very good morning. And I see a lot of people standing here on a bright, beautiful, chilly weather Saturday morning and still continuing your strike. So let me first begin by asking you, why are you going on a strike and what's the purpose of this strike?
We're looking for fair wages, we're looking to retire with dignity, and we're looking for safe working conditions. And we want an expansion of the postal system, the public postal systems for all Canadians, for all communities.
A lot of people have concerns with right now is with regards to their parcels, their important documents, whether it's passports or any kind of important documents that have been stuck. So what kind of resolution can one look forward for from that perspective? And how are the negotiations going on with respect to you getting your demands met?
So with the current negotiations going on, it's the weekend. We know they're going on 24 hours a day through the weekend. We want a positive solution. We want a fair contract and a negotiated contract at the bargaining table. The question posed to me was regarding documents. I heard it in the media regarding passports, so forth, that are stuck in the mail system. That's a question you need to ask Canada Post, because they're the ones that forced us to go on strike, because they took away our current contract and they changed it to the basic. We lost our benefits. Members are being laid off. It's Canada Post that you need to ask those questions to, because if we had a fair contract, we would be back there working where everyone wants to be. We've been off for a week already. We lost 2% of our annual wages. No matter what wage increase we get, will not make up for that 2% annual income that we lost. But we're here for a bigger fight. We're here for a fight for new workers. Canada Post wants to take away those benefits that we have for any new workers. So we're fighting for new Canadians that come, that want good jobs too, just like us. So we're standing in solidarity with all of us together to fight for dignity for the working class, for workers. And it's not only unionized workers we're fighting for, it's for all workers. Because when unionized workers get ahead, all workers get ahead. We go to the grocery stores right now, we cannot afford what the price is there. The cost of inflation has gone 25% in the last 5 years. In Toronto, the cost of housing has doubled in the last 9 years. We're not able to afford our rent as postal workers. Be it in Brampton, be it in Mississauga, we can't afford it. The letter carrier starting off right now gets $22.68 starting wages. So that's not a living wage in the city of Toronto, in the city of Brampton or Mississauga. We're here for dignity. We're here to fight for current workers and future workers.
Right. My next question to you, Mark, is you mentioned that Canada Post has already incurred losses. But despite losses, there are some executive bonuses also that they are paying out. So how is this possible?
That's a very good question. That's a question I also have regarding these bonuses that are being paid off to the CEOs, to the vice presidents. There was a risk pay that was given as a bonus to the supervisors. Personally, we have no idea what risk they're at that they get this bonus. I think it's just an excuse to give a bonus, and they use it as, classified as risk pay. So we're totally, these losses that Canada Post incurred, it's because of mismanagement. Whenever we go to consultation with management, I bring it up and my fellow members of the executive on the union bring it up to management. They tell us it's none of our business. It's Canada Post that's mismanaged the post office. Canada Post can be very efficient public service for all Canadians. Canada Post doesn't use taxpayer money. Us workers, we're taxpayers, and we spend our money in the communities that benefits all Canadians.
And how do the negotiation, what's the negotiation status at this point in time?
Negotiations ongoing. Right now there's some silence. There was some movement a couple of days ago with the RCMCs. They've come to some conclusions that was told to us in media releases. But right now there's quite silence, and we're hoping that it's going positive because we want to negotiate a contract, negotiate it at the bargaining table.